Hello all, it is day 2 of me knitting a block a day. This block is a multiple of 16 stitches and it looks like it has cables in it. The first stitch is always a knit. Right side. We'll see how this goes. The last block was really hard for me. I ended up having to switch yarns and needles and the whole 9 yards. Now, this is a cable, and I read that you can, or not read, I watched that you can cable without a cabling needle. So that went pretty well, but it's only one. And I have to do that twice. So you just slip your stitches that you're cabling over, pull off the stitch that you just cabled, put your stitch back, and put back the one. Okay, that was much easier the first time. My goodness. This one is to the back. And then you do two to the front. So this time, oh, I don't know if I did that correctly. I did not do that correctly. Because, I have to think about this. Because this stitch would be held to the back. So, back, knit on, oh, I don't think I undid enough. I only undid one set. I actually did 2 sets. Let me undo 2 more stitches. 1, 2. And put those back on. Okay. So, drop to the back, knit, perhaps, knit, reload, and knit, drop, knit, reload, and knit. Now the next 2 are to the front. So drop, knit, reload, and knit. Drop to the front, reload, oh, I'm sorry, knit, reload, and knit. I think that's what it is. Slip to the back, knit, slip. Okay. Then keep going. This is a 16 stitch repeat, and I have put on 2 repeats. We learned in the last video that I cannot talk and read at the same time. So, okay. Now we do it all again. It's super, super hot outside, and I was going to make this video, but my husband came in because it's too hot to work in the garage, and I told him that I would not kick him out of the house when it's 102 outside. But he's taking a nap, so it's okay. One, drop to the back, knit, reload, knit. I don't know how that will work in the future. Drop to the front, if this looks really awkward, it is. I'm not gonna lie. Reload, knit, drop to the front, knit, reload, oops, split my yarn, and knit, and then every row starts and ends with a knit stitch. Okay, there's 24 rows. I don't know if I'll do it twice. I'll probably just do 24 rows and see what it looks like. I should put my chair up. It would help. So I can't show you the book, and I can't tell you the pattern because I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm still trying to figure out how I can make this stuff without getting copyrighted. I've not been copyrighted. I don't think I will be, but who knows what crazy world we live in. I want to honor the artists who created the patterns. So figure out how to do that with it, go by the book is what it comes down to. How to do that without making it look like I'm trying to steal their stuff, because I definitely don't want to do that. That is not my goal. But I don't know. It's a crazy world we live in. And I know there is a lot of stuff being stolen out there. I just don't want to be part of it. And I don't feel like I'm stealing. I'm conflicted, for sure. Because I don't know. Open to thoughts and suggestions. I've tried to ask in a couple of places, but it's hard to really get your point across, and then you have the zealots and they go off the deep end, whichever end that is, and so that makes it even harder. Well, so far this one is much faster than yesterday's block, so that's good. I don't know. What are your thoughts? It's going to be a boring video because, again, it's very hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. Okay. Drop to the back. Oh, see, here's where I'm concerned. It's very different than the starting row. I'm going to get a hold of that soon enough. Twice. New skill, I guess, to learn. The video that I watched, she transferred the stitch from one needle to the other, knitted the next stitch, dropped the newly knitted stitch. The yarn is all messy right there. I don't know what is going on with it. Transferred the stitch back. Was that twice? That was twice. And then knit it. But, oh, she was doing two. I don't know. It's kind of terrifying. Maybe it would be better to do it that way. Let's see. If I transfer it and I stitch and I drop and transfer it and put it back and I stitch, maybe that's easier. That was two. That might be easier. We'll try that again on the next repeat and see if that's easier. I am trying to get better at my hobbies. Okay. Second repeat. So, transfer, knit, drop, transfer, put back, knit, again, transfer, knit, drop, transfer, put back, knit. It's all kind of awkward, but that's a little less terrifying than what just happened right there. I guess that's right. A little less terrifying than trying to hold it. Drop, transfer, replace, knit, transfer, knit, drop, transfer, replace, knit. Crazy. Lost my place. I really did lose my place. Pearl to, I am exceedingly lost. I don't know what row I'm on either. 1, 2, 3. I'm on row 3. I knit 1. I purl 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I think I messed up right there. Ugh, I messed up right there. Okay, I am trying again with today's block. I've cast on my stitches. The pattern is a multiple of 16 and one on each end so that you can start and end each row with a knit. I guess I should move my hot chocolate. So, yesterday I made a mistake somewhere. I don't remember. Not yesterday. Well, yes, I was working on this yesterday. was trying to get ahead. It didn't work out for me. It happens. That's okay. Okay. This is the cable 1 to the back. Oops, I didn't move my yarn after my... So, I'm going to knit, drop. I had to think about this. This would have been in the back, so that comes to the front. Nope, it goes the other way, like this. Because that would have been hanging out in the back. Like that. And then again, move over, knit, because it's twice. This will come to the front because that was going to be hanging out in the back. And knit. Now we're going to do 2 to the front, the left cross, so over, knit, drop, that goes to the back, that goes to the front, and knit for a left cross, and we do that twice. A little bit hard for my brain this morning. Drop. Oh, I dropped everything, including the stitch. Let's try that again. Okay, drop. Oh, I'm pulling it with my fingers. Literally pulling it with my fingers. My gosh. Okay, so that was okay. I did that twice. And purl. These, the block from yesterday and this block are challenging for my brain. Oh, I must sneeze. Hold on. I feel like I talk about this every video, but oh my gosh, it's allergy season. Can't seem to get over it. So I'm on my repeat. Okay. Carry, knit, stop pulling with your fingers, that way, drop, drop. That one was going to be to the back. I don't want to go to the back, or I want it to go. Get up first. There we go. Okay. Knit. Twice. Carry. Knit. Put that on my hand. Drop, drop. That would have been in the back. I split my yarn a little, I think. No, maybe not. And, okay. Now I have 2 to the front. Carry, knit, excuse me, drop, drop, that goes to the front, that goes there, knit, carry, knit, so the left crosses are easier than the right crosses, and then row. Okay. Now, this row has nothing special in it. Just a series of knits and purls. Okay. I didn't say anything during that row, so that when I edit it, I can speed it up, because it's just a basic row. Boring. Okay, this is a pattern row. Always start with a first knit. I'm excited about improving my knitting skills. I don't think I knit enough. Okay, this one is to the back, so we're going to drop, drop, and pick up. This is where I made my mistake yesterday. I didn't put the purls in between. Transfer, knit, drop, drop. That goes to the back. Wonder if it should go to the back. Under the yarn or over the yarn. On the last one I did, well, there's a question. The first one I did over the yarn, and the second one I did the other way. I'm going to I'm going to think about this for a minute. If I used a cabling needle there, I'm going to use my crochet hook because I'm too lazy to get one. I would transfer to here and I would drop it. And then I would knit one, and then I would knit one. Where did my yarn go? Kind of looks the same, I guess. I like that better than the trying to drop and transfer. I might do that. And then this is where I made my mistake yesterday. I didn't purl two in between my pattern stitches to move my cables apart, and then I couldn't figure out how to undo it. So that was to the front. I know if you're watching, I'm all kinds of awkward. Maybe there are people who are not awkward when they knit. I am all kinds of awkward. So I like both of those, with the cabling needle and without. I don't know which one is going to be better for me. It's a little more comfortable using my hook as a cabling needle than it is dropping them and then picking them up. I I feel like I'm really going to drop them. Be gone. 2. So my pattern repeats right here, because I did 2 sets of 16. The multiples of this are 16. Okay, I'm going to try this one again because I don't know. Drop, drop. That one goes to the back. This one goes to the front. I split my yarn. There we go. I don't know, that's kind of easier, I guess. It would probably be a lot easier if I actually if I practice it instead of, not instead of, if I just practice it. Now these 2 are to the front. The front ones are a lot easier. The loop that I have to transfer back doesn't get as gobbled up as when I go to the back. That could be a tension thing for me. Absolutely possible. This yarn has all these little chunky fuzzies on it, and it looks like I've split the yarn or something. Drive me crazy when I haven't. Okay. Can almost start to see the pattern. The stitches are starting to lean away. And the next row is not a pattern row. So again, I'll just be quiet and make that row. Okay. Pattern row. I really admire the people who came up with these patterns in the first place. The creativity is absolutely amazing to me. The things that people can think up and come up. So transfer, knit, drop, drop, knit, transfer, knit, drop, drop, knit. I think that's getting a little easier. And then nothing in the middle. So these are just 2 lefts. Transfer, knit, drop, drop. Uh-oh. I keep doing that. My gosh. You probably can't see it, but I'll show you what I was doing. When I drop, drop, I still have the thread in my yarn in my hand, the yarn in my hand, and I pull out my stitch at the same time. I need to drop that so I don't do that. Transfer, knit, the lefts are definitely easier than the rights. But now we have, oh, I did that wrong. That one should have been a right. How do I recover from this? So we have right, right, left. This one is a right. It's a well-established fact that I cannot count and talk at the same time. And obviously, I cannot read and talk at the same time. That was a right. Now this will be a left, left. Woo. I don't know how hard that would be with if you were cabling more than one. Possible, I suppose. The video that I watched, she did 1, 2, and 4, I think. She's like, it's possible. I'd be worried about twisting my stitches. And that is the center of my pattern. So let's try that all again. Purl. This is a right. Somebody's burning something outside. It smells horrible. I have talked about this repeatedly. Homeless neighbors to my north. Probably their trash pile. I don't know. Lately they have been stealing water from the irrigation district. And this last time they stole so much water they flooded me out in the back. It's absolutely crazy. But we just report them and hope that eventually something will be done. I have no idea how many people live over there. There's children over there, I know. Which I don't know. I guess they can't require you to have a home, but I feel like the living conditions cannot be great for kids. I don't know. Who am I to judge? There was a time when people just lived and they didn't have houses, you know? So maybe it's not that bad. I will say I live in a really hot area. Right now we're under a heat warning. So maybe they go to the cooling centers during the day. School's out, so it's not like the kids are getting relief by being at school. But I don't know. Not my kids. And we don't live in a village where everybody is responsible for everybody anymore. Probably too bad. Okay. That was my next pattern row. You can kind of see the pattern developing there. This is the center. This next row doesn't have any. It's just the wrong side. So we'll speed all these wrong sides up. Oh, I think I'm off somewhere. I think I found my mistake. So now I'm going to very carefully take it out back to my mistake. All part of the learning process. Oh, I fixed it. I've been teaching my granddaughter how to crochet. And one of the first things I made sure that I taught her is how to frog. Because I want her to be comfortable making mistakes and pulling things out. Not a lesson that was taught to me, not something that I learned until much later in life, that it's okay to just pull things out and start over again. Or just go back to where you know there's not a mistake. Okay, this is not a pattern row, just another row. Oh, so this is just 2 rows of making time, and you repeat that a whole bunch. So that was row 6. This is going to be row 7, and then you repeat 6 and 7 2 more times. So I'm going to pause the video and come back when I am done with that. Well, I said I was going to come back, but I didn't hit record. So even though I came back, I didn't record it. And I am not frogging any of this. It's hard to frog things that are so patterned. So I did 1 full repeat of the pattern. This part looks really good to me. This part, I don't know. Not so much. Maybe I think it's supposed to look like this, and it doesn't. But they kind of have a chunky spot in the middle of theirs. Maybe I should have done another repeat. I don't know. But I did not. This is 1 repeat of the pattern. And I'm okay with that. My little swatch. 1 more tail. So I was sitting here thinking that there's a block for every day of the year. And I was watching Marion's World, and she painted every day for a year. And she's talking about building that kind of habit and stuff, and all the benefits she got from doing that. And I was asking myself, is it the habit of making one every day of the year, or is it the making every one? And I'll tell you why it's an issue for me. We travel a lot, and I don't know if I could do it every day of the year. I will attempt to, but I don't know. But today's June 8th, and there is a block for June 8th. 2 days in a row. Feeling pretty successful. Thanks for watching.